Alright, picture this, you've got a 1,000-piece puzzle laid out in front of you. No picture on the box, no clear starting point. Just chaos. Now, do you sit there waiting for the right piece to magically appear? Or do you start moving things around, testing pieces, figuring it out as you go? Because that's life. Most people sit around waiting for certainty before making a move. But guess what? Certainty doesn't come first. Movement comes first. Action. That's what brings clarity. But oh no, we hesitate. We overthink. We sit there like a frozen video game character, waiting for some invisible force to press the start button on our lives. Newsflash, nobody's coming to press it for you. Today, we're talking about how to move even when you don't have all the answers. How to trust your own wisdom, stop second-guessing, and start making bold decisions with confidence. And hey, if you've ever overthought a decision so hard that the opportunity disappeared before you even made up your mind, go ahead and hit that like button. We've all been there. Oh, and if you're ready to stop waiting and start living, hit that subscribe button right now. Trust me, you won't regret it. Let's talk about one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves: the right moment will come. We convince ourselves we'll take action when the time is right. When we have more knowledge, more experience, when Mercury isn't in retrograde. Whatever excuse we use. But let me ask you something, how many times have you waited for the perfect time, and nothing changed? Here's the truth, there is no perfect time. The only perfect time is when you decide to start. Movement is what makes the timing right. Waiting? That just keeps you stuck. Your brain is wired to seek comfort and avoid uncertainty. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, sometimes gets overridden by the amygdala, which controls fear responses. This is why hesitation feels safe, it's literally your brain trying to protect you. But here's the catch, every time you hesitate, you reinforce that fear response. On the flip side, each time you act despite fear, you strengthen neural pathways that favor confidence and decisive action, and the more you move, the easier it gets. Christo and Jeanne-Claude. This artistic duo transformed landscapes with monumental installations, like wrapping the Berlin Reichstag and installing the gates in Central Park. Despite facing numerous challenges and bureaucratic hurdles, their willingness to take bold actions led to groundbreaking art that captivated the world. Thomas Peterffy, fleeing Hungary in 1965, Peterffy arrived in America with little money and minimal English skills. Through decisive action and innovation, he founded Interactive Brokers, becoming a self-made billionaire and revolutionizing electronic trading. Life is a puzzle. But here's the mistake most people make, they think they need to find the exact right piece before moving forward. Your brain is designed for action. The motor cortex governs movement, but here's the cool part, when you take physical action, walking, writing, even shifting in your seat, your brain activates problem-solving centers. Dopamine, the motivation neurotransmitter, kicks in when you complete a task, no matter how small. This means that just starting something, no matter how imperfectly, rewires your brain for momentum. In other words, movement isn't just about physical progress, it's literally mental fuel. Have you ever been so engrossed in an activity that time seemed to fly by? That's called the flow state, a term coined by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. Flow is that sweet spot where your skills perfectly match the challenge at hand. It's when you're fully immersed, and everything else fades away. Athletes call it being in the zone. Artists might describe it as inspiration. But here's the kicker, you can't think your way into flow. You have to move your way into it. Brain scans show that action stimulates the anterior cingulate cortex, the part of the brain responsible for weighing risks and rewards. The more you take action, the more this area adapts, making it easier to make bold choices. This means that starting, no matter how small, is the most effective way to build courage and clarity over time. Well, this is all for now, If you found this interesting, and I am sure you did, look for that follow button. See you next time.